Welcome to Green Tech Goals, the channel that explores the most advanced technologies shaping our world today. We're diving into the deep end of the green energy pool today, exploring the power of green hydrogen. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is green hydrogen? It's an amazing form of renewable energy. By using electricity generated from renewable sources to split water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen, we create an energy-dense gas that can be used in everything from cars to power plants. And the only byproduct? Good old H2O? But let's take a moment to talk about something monumental that's happened recently. The Inflation Reduction Act, signed by President Joe Biden, is a game-changer in the fight against climate change. This act invests hundreds of billions of dollars to boost renewable energy and fight climate change, including green hydrogen production. By offering tax credits, the Act is making clean hydrogen production cheaper and more accessible. This is a crucial step in transitioning from conventional, polluting energy sources to sustainable, renewable alternatives. But here's the catch. To ensure that hydrogen is truly green, it has to meet some stringent rules. It needs to be powered by zero-emissions electricity generated concurrently with the water-splitting equipment and deliverable within the same region. These standards are crucial not just for environmental reasons, but also to protect consumers. By insisting on strict definitions of what counts as green and clean, we're making sure that our green energy revolution is truly green and not just a marketing gimmick. But how can we ensure that hydrogen really is green? Stay tuned to find out. As we delve deeper into the world of green hydrogen, it's crucial to understand the challenges this industry faces. Producing clean hydrogen is not as straightforward as it seems. It's not just about generating hydrogen, it's about producing it in a way that truly benefits our climate and our society. Let's consider the Inflation Reduction Act, an ambitious initiative that invests hundreds of billions of dollars to fight climate change and boost renewable energy. It includes tax credits to make clean hydrogen production cheaper. Sounds great, right? Well, there's a catch. To ensure the climate benefits of hydrogen, federal officials have released stringent rules requiring hydrogen projects to meet rigorous emission standards to qualify for these tax credits. These standards are far from being lax. They include requirements like powering the hydrogen production with zero-emissions electricity and ensuring that the hydrogen is generated at the same time as the water-splitting equipment. Furthermore, the hydrogen must be deliverable within the same region it's produced. While these measures have been applauded by environmentalists, they have also raised concerns among business groups and politicians who are friendly towards fossil fuels. These groups argue that the standards are too strict, potentially stifling the growth of the hydrogen industry. Some regions like California even oppose these tighter standards, despite being chosen as a clean hydrogen hub. This debate brings us face to face with the core challenge of clean hydrogen production. How do we balance the need for rigorous environmental standards with the desire for economic growth and innovation? How do we ensure that the green hydrogen industry doesn't become just another source of pollution, while also making sure it's a viable business proposition? The answer to these questions is not simple, but one thing is clear. Our approach to clean hydrogen needs to be carefully calibrated. We must strike a balance between protecting the environment and fostering innovation. We need to be strict about what counts as green and clean to protect our climate and consumers. At the same time, we should monitor the growth of the hydrogen industry to ensure we're not wasting federal climate funding on projects with questionable environmental effects. So, what's the solution? Let's explore this in the next chapter. To ensure that hydrogen is truly green, certain standards must be met. These standards are not arbitrary. They have been carefully crafted by the Treasury Department to ensure the maximum environmental benefits of hydrogen are realized. So, what are these standards, you ask? Firstly, green hydrogen production must be powered by zero-emissions electricity. This is critical because using fossil fuels to power hydrogen production would simply defeat the purpose, swapping one form of pollution for another. Secondly, green hydrogen must be generated alongside water-splitting equipment. This means that the hydrogen and oxygen, which are produced when water is split, must be captured at the same time. This process reduces waste and increases efficiency, making it a crucial standard for green hydrogen. Finally, the green hydrogen must be deliverable within the same region. By keeping the hydrogen local, we eliminate the carbon footprint associated with transporting hydrogen over long distances. These standards have been largely welcomed by environmentalists who appreciate the strict measures to ensure that green hydrogen is truly green. However, not everyone is as thrilled. Some regions, like California, have pushed back against these stringent standards, citing concerns for business groups and fossil fuel-friendly politicians. While these concerns are valid, it's crucial to remember why these standards are in place. They are designed to protect the climate and consumers, ensuring that the term green isn't just a marketing buzzword, but a genuine commitment to sustainability. But how can we monitor the growth of this industry? Let's find out in the next chapter. The future of green hydrogen lies in our hands. It's up to us to make sure it's sustainable. As we venture into this new frontier, we face a pivotal choice. We can either build an industry that respects the environment and benefits consumers, or we can risk creating another source of pollution, defeating the very purpose of green hydrogen. Monitoring the growth of the sustainable hydrogen industry is paramount. It's not just about fostering innovation and progress, but ensuring that this progress doesn't come at the expense of our planet. Every dollar invested, every project initiated must be scrutinized with a keen eye for environmental impact. This is not a task for the faint-hearted, but it's a necessary one if we wish to avoid repeating history and wasting valuable resources on projects with questionable environmental effects. But how do we ensure this accountability? The answer lies in setting and enforcing strict standards. Standards that are rigorous and uncompromising. Standards that ensure every molecule of hydrogen produced is genuinely green and clean. We need to be stringent about what counts as green and clean to protect not just the climate, but also consumers. Standards that demand hydrogen projects be powered by zero-emissions electricity, that require hydrogen to be generated at the same time as water-splitting equipment, and that mandate the deliverance of hydrogen within the same region. Yes, these standards may seem tough, and they may cause concern among business groups and politicians, but we must remember these standards are not designed to stifle innovation, but to guide it, to ensure that as we build this new industry, we do so responsibly. We stand at the cusp of a new era, an era powered by green hydrogen. But it's crucial we tread this path with caution. Armed with stringent standards and a commitment to sustainability, we have the power to shape the future of green hydrogen, and we must wield this power responsibly. As we explore the potential of green hydrogen, we invite you to join us in this journey. Subscribe to Green Tech Goals and never miss a video. What would you like to see on this channel? Let us know in the comments below. Together we can make a difference. As we wrap up our deep dive into green hydrogen, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned. Green hydrogen holds immense potential in our quest for a sustainable future. It's clean, it's renewable, and it could revolutionize how we produce and consume energy. But it's not without its challenges. From the high cost of production to the complexities of storage and transportation, these are hurdles we must overcome. And that's where standards come into play. Rigorous, uncompromising standards that ensure every step of the hydrogen production process is sustainable and every molecule of hydrogen produced is genuinely green. These standards aren't meant to stifle innovation, but to guide it, to ensure we're moving forward in a way that respects our planet and benefits consumers. But we can't do it alone. We need you to stay informed, to stay involved. Follow the latest developments, question the decisions being made, and hold those in power accountable. Because the future of green hydrogen isn't just in the hands of scientists and policymakers, it's in our hands, all of ours. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Remember, the future of green hydrogen is in our hands. We all have a part to play and every action counts. Let's make the world a greener place, one molecule of hydrogen at a time.